Day 4 on trapline. And if I didn't call this just flat out right, we've got a little possum here. Little possum there now. I think he's alive. Let's see here. Yeah, he's just playing possum. Anyway, here's somebody pulling up out there, so I'm going to get these took care of and see what they're up to. Anyways, they left, but anyhow, I always enjoyed getting doubles. Makes you feel accomplished, I guess. I guess the good thing is about this set too, when you're trying to thin out your coon and possum, try to get on to the predator stage of your trap line, you thin them out twice as fast, I guess, sometimes. At least you got a chance to thin them out twice as fast. Anyway, here we go. Also, while we're still on a living animal here, if you'll angle that bullet, well, at least on a possum, because I ain't worried about him biting me, but on a possum, another good way to, or any animal, a good way to shoot them or whatever. I know he told you already to shoot from the back and kind of angled down into the body. Well, on the fur market, you don't use the bottom jaw, so if you're actually shooting like up near the back of the head, you make that bullet come out of the mouth somewhere, especially on smaller animals like this, you'll cause less damage. You can get away with that on a bigger animal, but a smaller animal, you want to come in through the back, and like I said, make it go out the bottom jaw if you can. But anyways, we'll get on with that. Oh my goodness, this one got caught. This one got caught by 2 feet, a front right leg and a back left leg. Bless his heart. And that one just got caught by 1 over there. But either way, they got to come out of the trap. And 2. And if I was to show y'all in a second, y'all can see where the bullets come out of the bottom jaw there, so no fur damage on them. Also, I just realized this possum had a deformed tail. I mean, it's literally just, I guess, like a midget tail, I don't know. You can say midget, we ain't talking about people, that's right. Anyway, it don't matter. Midget tail. Black in the back, comes all the way to the tip. It's like there's no bone in there, like it literally just like grew the skin. I don't know how in the world that happened, but I've never seen that in my life. That's what they normally look like. For those of y'all that ain't got possum in y'all's area, they got the dark base, blackish dark whatever, and they got a nice long tail. That's a pinkish or grayish color compared to, or lighter color compared to the base, but either way, it's got the same color pattern. It's just got a really, really short tail with almost like no bone in it. So, I mean, it really don't mean nothing, but I mean, that is goofy. I've never seen that before. I've killed hundreds of possums between coon hunting and heck, jumping out at night time, running them down, clubbing them. I mean, they's trapping them, and I've never seen that. But anyways. Alrighty, I guess we'll go bonus tip here. Something I used to do like everybody else, you dig down to the pan, but I find out if you just take a little stick and you can just kind of reach up there and tap until you feel it go off the edge of your pan, instead of having to uncover the whole thing, you can just make 4 little dots and get on out of there. And you ain't got to risk setting it off as much. At least that's the way I do it. But anyhow. Okay, there's the remake on this side and the remake on that side, and on down the line. Okay, as far as this location is concerned, we got a road coming down over here, long hedgerow coming down over here, another hedgerow coming down to this point, and another hedgerow come down to that point. There's another one way back there, but what I'm getting at is, this is right where about 4 of them meet up. So any animals coming off that mountain back over in there, they're going to funnel down probably in that low spot, follow this little point down over here, then once they hit out here, they're just going to spider web out. Which probably is the reason I got 2 possums back here. But if I can catch the possums back there before they come off the mountain, and then hopefully get a predator or 2 out here, that'd be great. Now way down there at the other end where I got some, put them dog proofs out, I seen some coyote crap, and I seen a fox track down there. So I'm probably going to put a land set down there as well. And since this is such a walk, I ain't bringing that big old bucket of guts in here. I just got that rabbit. A lot lighter weight, and if y'all remember, he was free. So, the road's behind me, so I'm going to set the traps on the other side, but set them off in the weeds a little bit. Just try to find a good crossing point. Wind's hitting me in the face right now, so it could actually blow up the mountain, which you can't never tell what it's going to do. Wind's got a mind of its own sometimes. But I'm going to sit on the other side for that reason, plus any deer hunters are probably going to, hunt all this big crap behind me here up in the woods. So, once again, 25% hiding it from animals, 75% hiding it from people. Okay, so on the back side of that first hedgerow is a low spot, a little creek running through it here. And I set my bucket down, I was looking at the sign and everything. I found a fox track, no big coyote sign or anything. But I think I found a possum track or 2, maybe a coon track. Anyways, I went up there, set my bucket down. I'm wearing a big old orange shirt right now. And orange hat, obviously. Walked up through there, didn't see anything within reasonable walking distance, toting all this crap. Farther than I want to tote something. Checking for traps, come on back and everything. And I get back over here and it sounds like the freaking hedgerow over here come alive. And I peek up over and look in the field on the other side, and there's a deadgum deer just literally jumped out probably 10-15 yards from me. So, if a deer is bedding down right here, he definitely feels safe out here. So I think it's going to be a good location. Like I said, most of them deer hunters out there on the other side, not even 500-600 yards that way on the mountain, when they could be out here jumping deer up like rabbits. But that's their deal, not mine. They hunt how they want to, and I put up a lot of meat. Okay, here's a creek. I noticed there was a trail coming down the other side of the beans and a trail coming down the other side of the beans. And they both met up into one trail. Plus you have that creek going there. But there wasn't really a good spot to see it. And it's too open. I guess it just wasn't a good public land spot. Heck, private land, you'd put one right there and just flat out an open spot. But, one right there and one on the other side, catch them all. But anyways, right here there's an anthill. I just put some fur on top of it. I don't want to soak that down with coon piss. I knock a trail going down through here, and at a glance, somebody going by, they're not really going to realize, at least as easily, that it's just a little trail that I stomped out. Hopefully they think it's a deer trail. But you come on in here, I've got some of the rabbit fur. Made a little dirt hole in the back. Poked some fur, put some sprinkled on outside for eye peel. Now, this ain't covered up yet, because here's what I'm going to show y'all. This is a very clay type soil down in here, and it don't want to go through a sifter, and if it is, it's going to come out in clumps. And this particular trap is a very hair trigger, so that's not good anyways. But just give y'all an example. I mean, that ain't going to sift worth a dang. So what I'm going to do in this case, I'm just going to leave a trap just like that. I'm going to sprinkle this grass over it and try to make it look a little better. And probably not going to use a lot of guiding here either. It ain't really needing it. I don't know, if I put a little stick or something over here over these little levers, just kind of coax some air. But I'm really just going to spread some grass over this. That's basically what it boils down to. But on the flip side of that, the clay soil, man, you can bed these things as solid as a rock. I mean, I guess, as the old saying goes, you can just mold that clay, But anyways, I'll give you a view of that when it's done. And that's it. It's kind of hard to tell the difference between that and everything else from a quick glance. But It ain't very far back from the hole. Wished it could be a little further, but trying to keep things hid around this little corner. You know, notice I come in and then made a loop around. Just try to keep it hid behind all this stuff. But anyways, we'll go on the other side and make another. Okay, here's a dirt hole in the back. What I was going to point out about this particular set is I hit a root right there. So instead of getting discouraged or whatever and trying to completely remove it, I'm using that kind of as a back guide, if you will. You know, a stop stick instead of a stepping stick. And just move it on back here a little bit. Just touch offset, not bad. If you're coming in this way, but then go around that side of the tree and go around this side. So I'm going to try to put a little bit of blocking up on that side over there. And over here, this dirt, you can actually crumble this a little bit, but it's almost perfect because it would still have just a little bit of a clay touch to it, and I was still able to pack that trap very, very tight. So it's like the perfect dirt. You can bed the crap out of a trap, and you still have plenty good enough to sprinkle on top of it. It still sift very well. But anyways, I'll show you when it's covered up. Okay, and here's this set. Oh, it's probably a foot or so back. Anyways, left foot spot, trap, and then obviously the dirt hole and just a little bit of sprinkled rabbit fur out in front of it. Now it's going over that way. If you look over here, I don't know how well y'all can tell that, but there's a trail running right up through there and hooks behind that tree. There's a trail. Well, I know y'all can't see that. I mean, there's a trail coming through there and meets up over there. Two trails come up here and meet into this one, so this is pretty much where about 3 or 4 trails meet up at. So, and you just see all the thick crap over here. Ain't nobody gonna be able to see this set. So that's why I guess I was so using the white fur instead of the brown fur, which that really don't make a dang. They shouldn't be able to see it even if you got white fur. That's how well your trap should be hid. But either way, just me being cautious, I guess. Well, on to the next one. Probably be some chicken traps, I guess. Okay, I didn't show this yesterday because I mashed record and I guess I double tapped it or something and didn't record this yesterday. But anyhow, right there I set a dog proof on one side of the creek. I don't even think I found any sign over here, but once again, they're better of a chance of catching something out set than I do in the bed of the truck. So, and then right over there is one. I don't know if you can see the marshmallows, but anyways, they're empty, so on down the line. Well, once again, my memory is the best weight loss program I've ever come across. Went all the way out here, had everything I needed except for a freaking earth anchor in the bucket. I'm gonna set a little. I walked down here. It's where I set them 2 dog proofs yesterday. I didn't check them, and they're empty. That's 2 different ones, not the ones I showed y'all earlier. But anyhow, they're both empty, nothing in them, whatever. But I've seen a couple sets of coyote tracks. I've seen some fox crap. And so yeah, I'm fixing to put down at least 1 land set. Probably come down tomorrow and put down 1 more. But I'm starting to hear vehicles and stuff, so I'm trying to hurry up and bum rush out of here. But I'll show y'all this next set when it's done. And there's that set. I actually used the tail off the rabbit as the last piece of fur, just better eye candy. Oh. I don't think I described this set any. Remember how yours just said them? One of them dog proofs is over there. You can't up in them woods, anyways. I said they was coming and cutting across this corner over here, and they are. That's where I found most of the coyote tracks at, and fox track or fox crap or whatever. So they're cutting across that stuff, and then here's just a little trail coming in right here. Once again, I come in the trail and then hook off. That way they can't just look straight down the lane here and see a trap. You ain't gotta do that on private land, but definitely a good idea on public. But anyway, people starting to show up, so I'm probably fixing to run these beaver sets and go to the next management. Okay, well, what's going to be known as the double beaver dam. I come up and I see one trap's empty. I'm thinking, well, it ain't the end of the world. It's looking like my other 330's empty too. Let me go over and take a look at it. They didn't really fix it last night. Yeah, they did fix some of it. Okay, they're starting to learn to avoid the trap because all that's fixed. My sticks are thrown back in there. I bet I didn't get no beaver today. But we did get an old coon over here. Y'all can see him, he's trying to hide. Can't say that I blame him. Yep, see what happens here. Hey feller, let's see. Bless your heart. Ain't the best location for me to shoot you neither, the way you're angled. And I don't want to get ate. So it's going to be interesting. Well, let's get him took care of. Okay now. I know this don't look like normal, but them beavers also didn't come through there. They didn't touch any stick that made any contact with that trap. So they really got smart to the 330. So if I can't catch them coming this way, I might get lucky and catch them coming out if they fix it. But either way, they're definitely cautious of it. I didn't want to put too much work into rebuilding this whole thing if they're just going to do the exact same thing. So it ain't really laziness, it's just I really ain't got no faith, I guess, in it at this point. For a couple reasons, I guess. But anyhow, we'll see what they do. It's like a big chess game. They make a move, I make a move. And I'll keep tinkering with them until I figure it out. I'd like to use land sets, but you pretty much got to drown a beaver. And don't really like doing that, but I mean it does happen. But anyways, but if you set up a drowning rig and somebody's dog comes through here and gets caught in it, well, you got a drowned dog the next day, and I really don't want to do that. I don't know how it is in other states, but in Alabama, trappers are responsible for the damages or traps caused people's pets, animals, or whatever. So public land or not, which that's fine and dandy. I mean that's a good thing. So use good safe traps if you can. I mean that's a big subject in and of itself, you know, the pet rights versus trap rights, and I know different states have got different things, but don't want to piss too many people off in this video. And besides, we got more traps to go check, so I guess we're on to the next management there. I heard something in the woods. Anyways, dog mine. We'll drag this old boy out of here and see y'all shortly. Starting to look like something back here. Okay, here we are at whatever set number this was. But I didn't have nothing in the 2 dog proofs and the 2 330s up way up creek or whatever. I don't know. It's starting to look like that end of it is starting to be like strictly exercise. So them beavers ain't even touching that dam up there. Like I even looked like in the algae or whatever where they've been swimming. They're not even coming anywhere close. So they're hugging the other side completely. And I really ain't got a way to get over there. I mean, I got kayaks and all. I have been thinking about that. And I may do it down here because I know there's a lot of beaver here. There's always fresh sign on this end. So I might do that tomorrow. I might add a kayak into my little trapping equipment or whatever. But anyways, so down here on this end, got an empty dog proof. But there's a lot of coon hunters down here, a lot of dog hunters, so that's why I don't. Matter of fact, there's a rabbit hunter over there calling his dogs right now. I don't know if y'all heard that. Which I actually talked to them earlier. That's another story. But either way, we've got a beaver down here. And he's got some scratch marks up and down his back. I don't know what's been causing that. And just what I thought, it ain't no little one. I don't know if you see them white. Yeah, y'all can see that just a little bit. There's scratch marks in the back of the fur there. I don't know what happened. It's another good neck shot. This one didn't go anywhere. So maybe the trap done its job this time. But hey, let's get him on out of here. Okay, business as usual. Yeah, decent, 30-ish. Nice tail though, it's not been overpopulated. I think something still come up behind him and bit the piss out of him. Got another beaver climbing over his back, which I caught him going this way. But anyway, let's get this redone. Okay, I just reset this trap. I don't know if y'all remember the smack I was talking about this. I guess what was it, day? Check one? I can't remember. But whatever day it was, what you call it? I tried to put this on. I tried to put it on the same side as the dog was, and it didn't work too well. This time I put it up on top, and it kind of worked. It kind of didn't. I put it on my upper side. The dog's on the bottom now. I put it on top, then I reached down there and then set the other end of it. But when I still got it set, it still didn't want to come out all the way and slide off. I was scared taking it off because I figured I was going to push them jaws together too much. So, not saying it don't work. I'm just saying it ain't. Who knows? Maybe it's Duke traps. I don't know. I use the cheap stuff. But anyways, so yeah, I'm going to do some more experiment with that. I'm probably going to get some different 330s in the future just to make sure my theory's right. But okay, not saying they don't work. They're definitely a safe thing. They're very time consuming in a way. Or maybe it's just because I ain't used to it yet. But anyway, still don't down them yet. Don't never down safety if you ain't got to. Well, also sorry about that beaver too. He did have some bite marks where I couldn't see earlier. So yeah, there's still an overpopulation going on here. But either way, let's get this thing out of here. And there's finished set. Well, that's end of day 4, I think it is. Yeah, end of day 4. So we got a chewed up beaver, big ugly coon, and 2 T90 possums down there. We got some more landsets out, reset some other ones or whatever. Oh no, I'm still thinking about the whole kayak thing tomorrow, but we'll figure that out later. But for now, this is what we got. We'll see you.